Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one, too, and all in between. This is for the absolute positive, good God and truth of your lives, only crossing bigger and better. If you've seen anything I posted, right, as far as videos go or any text that I put out online, you will see that I have picked all creation of existence to the reality check of mankind apart, not only to know the real of what is good as truth for myself, but to also know the God of all reality check of it, man. Now, I didn't start out an atheist. I've always been smarter than thinking that there wasn't a God, but I'm going to keep it real with you. Until I was on my deathbed with a bone disease, I never really gave it much thought, you know. But the devil come on me and I snickered at him. I said, I'd rather die than to serve you. Because I screamed out to God, I just want to be good. Oh God, I just want to be good. I was dying and they told me I wasn't going to make it through the night. Secondary, they told my friend, and I made it, and I'm still snickering at the devil, and I'm still picking all creation of existence to the reality check of mankind apart. But I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm only doing it because I want to keep life good. I'm a peaceful man. I'm a kind man. I'm a loving man. You hear me? And I'm smart enough to know here and now and always. I've always been smart enough to know. But until I had the words to express it, right? Until these words come to me on my deathbed, God came to me and saved my life that night. The good God and truth of Jesus Christ, the God of Allah, of all for everlasting peace I am, came to me, right? I didn't have the articulation to give it back. And I know that's what God wants me to do for the reality of mankind. He wants me to be able to articulate him through the good God and truth of me, right? Through the example that I've seen and I live by. And it's been almost 20 years now and I'm still alive, you hear me? And I'm not some weak man. I'm not growing old and feeble, because I'm even more positive and smarter than that in reality check. But here's the thing, right? I'm just going to say it, man. We are dying out like animals. We are dying out like fools, blind and undefined to the faith of us, which is always a lie on us. Listen to me. If you're not sustaining whatever you're doing at all angles, from the inside out at 360 degrees, more positive than negative, you're just negative of it. You hear me? And in reality check, right, these words will save your life. If you have a heart and a mind to be good as truth, these words will free you from any bondage that doesn't have you that way, from anything bad, evil, or sinful that might be consuming you. Because I'm going to explain something to you. Anything bad, evil, or sinful you'll ever know is just negative of you feeling more positive to be good as truth. And when our leadership articulates us that way, right, through our religions and through our governments, right, they are unevolved to it. They are utterly lacking in their leadership. They are unqualified to be the governance of us and of themselves, because they're only teaching blind leading blind suicide. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's blindly. You're blindly doing it to yourself. If you think that things cross bad, evil, and sinful, and you're making people victims, crooks, building prisons, wars, and jails, and whole industries off of being negative with negativity, man, you are blinding out your mind. And it's suicide to you, because like I've said in other videos, man, there's only one good truth of God to all reality check. You can say my truth. And just because you think it's your truth, it isn't. It's the faith of you. In reality, there's only one good truth, and that truth is to be more positive than anything negative about you. It's the only way you can add up, stay, or be good as truth from the inside out at 360 degrees. And by us being stated anything less than that by articulation, right, is no good as truth. And this is how ridiculous it is. If you think of anything of a positive variable, happy, joy, love, kindness, redemption, peace, okay? But you don't know that these are just all positive attributes as the absolute good truth of them, right? And they're only bigger and better than anything negative of you, which is the hell, evil, sinful, bad way, hate, suffering, and death of you. You won't always connect to these positive things. And this is where our leadership is utterly lacking. You are lacking. You are utterly lacking. And it is suicide to all you love, cherish, and are. Listen, when I tell you I picked all creation of existence, of reality apart, I meant it, and I'm going to express it to you. Look, like I've said in other videos, man, you are made of atom matter evolved. All creation of existence that is existing is atom matter evolved, and this atom matter evolved is only expressed here now one way, one more positive than anything negative about it as the good God and truth of it. Okay? And to state anything less than what your expression is insanity. It's a hallucination. It's a nutty, fruity bushwhack on the matter of you. Okay? Now, each one of these atoms inside of you, if you're a man or a woman, actually all creation of existence has the same structure of atoms with protons and neutrons depending on their elemental base. But I'm speaking to the reality of a man or a woman. You have protons and neutrons inside you, and everything else is the electron field, okay? If it's not you, it's putting off energy, and when you come to it, depending on your polarity, if it's not more positive, it's just negative to you, and it's always the neutral or nothing. And inside these atoms is protons and neutrons, okay? The protons are 2 up quarks, 1 down quark, and the neutrons are 2 down quarks, 1 up quark. Now, like I've said in other videos, the neutron is the soul and the matter of you. And if it's not always more positively overwhelmed by the protons of you, it's just a negative decay and disintegration, slightly radioactive, crisscrossing your body and your life to one nothing negative of you here and now. But it's even more than that. On the outside of an atom, well, first, these two, the proton and the neutron are 2 totally different polarities, okay? The neutron is the negative of you, and the proton is the positive of you. The proton is the male energy of you, and the neutron is the negative energy of you, or the matter of you, okay? Now, here's the thing, right? When the proton overwhelms any negative charge of the neutron, it solidifies the matter as good as truth, okay, as its bonding matter. But when it doesn't, just like on the outside of an atom, whether it be a neutron by itself or a neutron in a neutron star, it pulsates because it's not overwhelmed with positive energy to keep it stable, to keep it more positive than negative. And what happens is it eventually pulsates so much with this energy that it collapses into a black hole abyss. And that black hole abyss is just infinitely negative of it here and now, the one nothing of it here and now, infinitely negative of it here and now forevermore. And when you don't stabilize your body more positive than negative, it's collapsing into a black hole abyss of you, just infinitely negative with the devilish hells of you forevermore. Now, here's the thing about that, right? Like I said, the proton and the neutron are 2 opposite polarities. It's the neutral nothing. Whenever you're more positive than negative, it cancels out the negative to nothing, okay? And when you're more negative than positive, it cancels out the positive to nothing. You're just negative, okay? It's the neutral or nothing of these fools. Anybody who tells you an atom is neutral or a neutron is neutral or there's any place on Earth that's neutral, there's not. Either it's more positive than negative or it's just negative to you. Now, you sit and think about that. And if you're the leadership of anybody, you better realize that, because in reality check, their negatives is yours. You hear me? And if you're not bringing all they are as leadership back to a more positive and lighted state to be good as truth, all you have is faith. And that faith is totally, utterly lacking because it's a bias. It's always negative to what is good as truth. If not, we'd all be good for our faith as truth, but we're not. Now, all faith has positive variables, right? But these positive variables aren't lasting, because all faith states that anything negative about it is bad, evil, and sinful. And no faith knows that any positive variables about it is just the positives of them that need to keep them more positive than negative always to keep them good as truth. So in reality check, when you crisscross with faith, right, from your mind through your body to the world, right, it's not always protonic, so it's always negative of being protonic. So it's a snake of energy on that neutron that always has to be stabilized more positive than anything negative of it. Look, if the sun doesn't shine on the earth, right, more positive than anything negative about it, all life in existence as we know it, right, could not exist to the reality check of mankind. And if you don't shine more positive than anything negative of your neutronic matter, right, more protonic, right, you can't keep existing to the reality of your existence, because you're only expressed here one more positive than all negativity. And it's all the way down to the smallest particles of all you are of creation of existence to the reality check of your matter, man. You hear me? Your shape, form, and mass is only expressed good as truth, more positive than anything negative that would not have it here and now. And when you crisscross with faith, right, less than what's good as truth, that's a negative to that neutron. So you're crisscrossing negative with negativity, okay? And if you're the leadership of anybody stating that things are bad, evil, and sinful, right, well, it's the devilish hells of all people, places, and things. It's the prisons, jails, wars, victims, crooks, conflicts, convicts of us. I can't say it enough, okay? And what it's doing is it's having you hallucinate nutty and fruity that things have crossed bad, evil, and sinful, and you are committing suicide. The devil of you, the hells of you, have you committing suicide to them, to infinitely one negative of you here and now, the one nothing of you here and now, to a black hole abyss of your matter, infinitely negative of you here and now, forevermore with the devil's hells of you, and it can't be no other way. You understand? There is no other way about it. Listen to me. There is no other way about it. You understand? There's no other way about it. Now, here's the reality check of this, man. The state of one more positive than negative, again, is the only light, joy, warmth, good God, or truth, holy with spirit, all will ever know or be. It's the state that all in body and matter is stated good to the truth of God, their shape, form, and mass, solid, liquid, gas, or plasma, to the here and now of their reality. It's the only state that all dreams come true in, all prayers are answered in, all miracles happen in, and it's the only heavenly abode or paradise you will ever know or be in reality check. If you think about anything after your life, afterlife, and some sort of heaven you're going to go to, it is a trick of devilishly delusional, nutty, fruity faith on you, man, sending you straight to a hellish abyss of you negative of the here and now good as truth. Listen to me. All that you ever know, all that you ever love, all that you will ever be, man, will be in this life, in this body, only doing the bigger and better, more positive than any negativity. This is the new covenant. This is the reality check of the life of Jesus Christ. He was one more positive than all negativity. He was always good. That was the truth. The thief understood it. He bonded with the thief on the cross, right? One more positive than any negativity about him, that was hanging that full of faith out to one nothing, just infinitely negative of him here and now with the devil's hells of him, and they stole their lives back. That's why Jesus said, you'll be in paradise with me. He didn't scream out, oh God, why have you forsaken me? He said, oh God, don't forsake me. Feet don't fail me now. You understand? And he knew that the thief would wake up before him, and he told him to roll back the tomb, and he let Jesus out and sent him on his way. And his way was a way of life, in his body, alive and well. You can't kill something more positive than negative. That states as good as truth to the reality of all things out of matter evolved. And that's by the physics and laws of all known matter of creation of existence. And to state anything else is a lie on your matter. It's a lie on your life. It's a lie on the good of you. And it's a lie on anything positive variables you will ever be. It's the faith of you. It's a gamble. It's a crapshoot. It's a gamey vote. And it's just the reality check of foolishness. It's the reality check of an unevolved mind that is no better than an animal's mind, because you're living and dying like an animal, thinking that things cross bad, evil, and sinful. And it's just wrong to all that you express yourself to. Because your faith is a bias, and wherever that bias is, it's selfishness. It's saying that being less than positive and good because you feel a certain way, right, is okay in some sort of reality. It's stating that things are bad, evil, and sinful because of this. And it's wrong. It's a lie on all God, truth, reality check of every single particle of matter you are, from the smallest speck all the way down to the Planck length of existence, because I'm going to explain something to you. The smallest speck of existence that we know of is the Planck length, and it's only expressed here and now as a circuit of energy, one more positive than all negativity. When this circuit of energy adds up and makes quarks, right? These quarks make the protons and neutrons of you of energy. And these quarks and protons are 2 up quarks, 1 down quark, and neutrons are 2 down quarks, 1 up quark. And when they don't connect and make a circuit of energy, they make an infinite abyss of static, twisted, scattered, undefined energy. And that is called the electron field. And this is where this energy pulsates from. It pulsates from neutrons becoming so negative that they become energy. And that energy, right? That energy is the electron field, okay? Because all else is protonic. It's for everlasting. You can't destroy anything. You can't destroy a proton. And you can't destroy anything atom matter evolved that is more protonic than neutronic. It does not happen in reality. That shape, form, and mass, I don't care if it's a man, woman, or a mountain, or just one atom alone, is stated good as truth. And in reality check, I picked this creation of existence apart, and God has gave me the ability to do it and to give it back to mankind as the full thief man, God, and King Adamus, the bonding Adamus man of all creation of existence, evolved I am. Because all else is utterly lacking. They're living and dying like animals. You hear me? And in reality check, as far as mankind is concerned, they are not going to make it. You hear me? And I pour out all my heart, my mind, and my soul, right? Not to fight with people, not to force my views on people, but to love them, to give back, man, to be better than anything negative that can destroy them, man. Listen to me. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're at. I don't care what you've done, man. Your life is unique. And you mean something to me. I know that you can never be replaced. I know that your life without you, man, right, could never be complete. You see? You're not going to go beyond this without the body in which you are living, because after this body is gone, right, there's nothing else for you, man. It's just infinitely negative of you here and now. You see, I know this as a fact of God check. I can prove this as a reality check. You hear me? And Jesus knew it, man. And that's why he was the good God and truth of the example of a life that never dies. Not one that dies for your sins, for your hallucinations, because there's no such thing as sin. Go to the Gospel of Mary. And as far as this leadership goes, man, that's been attacking me, man, listen to me. You go to the secret book of James. You hear me? You go to the gospel of truth. You go to the Holy Bible and look up the Holy Spirit. You go to the Cobran, man. You go to anything that has a positive variable bigger and better than your faith. Because it's there. But the way it's being articulated to you, man, is a lie. Listen to me, man. If it doesn't bring you back always to a bigger, better, good God and truth of you, it's a lie. Adam took on the faith of Eve, the fruit of faith. And it was a snake and a bushwhack. It was a she-he shaft of the devil. It was a Shiva shaft. It's the Hindu Sindhu that you do, man, with your faith. It's the first faith of religion of the world. And it was because there was another civilization that was shafted by him, man. And these pyramids all over the earth was a true sister reflection at one time of the earth and the sun, one same, good as truth, until we were she-he shafted by the snake god devil, Yada Baoth, Yahweh, man. You hear me? It's a Jewish jip on all God, truth reality check, because if Adam would have crossed Eve back one more positive than all negativity, we'd all be good. They'd all been Cain and Abel would have been, and that'd been a bigger, better standard of all God, truth reality check. But instead I have to do it, and I'll step up to it. And I don't care how bad I'm attacked for it. You hear me? Because bad is nothing, you understand? It's nothing to me. I know the reality of negatives. It's always a lesser energy, man. It's always lesser than what I am. Always more positive than the negatives against me, because I'm a good man as truth. And that's all I want people to be for me, is their lives to be good. For our governments and our peoples, man, and our world and mankind as a whole to be bigger and better than anything that can destroy us. And I won't stop until it's done. Because what kind of man would I be? And that's a fact of God check, man. Of all I am. Again, from the full thief man, God, King, Adam man, first evolved, the triple male of all I am. Peace.